called the Watchdog has basically stated that the White House violated the law in freezing Ukraine aid. Coming out of Washington from the Associated Press, the White House violated federal law in withholding security assistance to Ukraine in action at the center of 45's impeachment trial, a federal watchdog agency said Thursday. The Government Accountability Office said in a report that the Office of Management and Budget violated the law in holding up the aid, which Congress passed less than a year ago, saying the squatter is not vested with the power to ignore or amend any such duly enacted law. The aid in question was held up last summer on orders from 45, but was released in September after Congress pushed for its release. And a whistleblower's complaint about 45's July call with the Ukrainian leader became public. The independent agency, which reports to Congress, said OMB violated the Impound Control Act in delaying the security assistance Congress authorized for Ukraine for policy reasons, rather than technical budgetary reasons. Faithful execution of the law does not permit the squatter to substitute his own policy priorities for those that Congress has enacted into law, wrote the agency's general counsel Thomas Armstrong in the report. Capitol Hill Democrats seized on the report as evidence of a lawless White House, led by Acting Chief of Staff Dumbass Mulvaney, who was a key figure in the hatred investigation of 45. He is still officially the OMB director. The OMB, the White House, the administration, and the administration broke. I'm saying this broke the law, said House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who's a Democrat from California. Congress makes funding decisions, and the 45 administration's illegal impoundment of these vital national security funds was a brazen assault on the checks and balances that inherent to our democracy, said House Appropriations Committee Chairwoman Nita Lowey, who's a Democrat from New York. Given that this illegal conduct threatened their security and undermined their elections, I feel even more strongly that the House has chosen the right course by impeaching 45, and it basically goes to show that no one is above the fucking law. OMB has argued the hold was appropriate and necessary, which it wasn't. We disagree with GOA's opinion. OMB uses its apportionment authority to ensure taxpayer dollars are properly spent, consistent with the squatter's priorities and with the law, said OMB spokeswoman Rachel Semmel. 45 was impeached last month on charges of abusing his power and pressuring Ukraine to investigate Democratic rebels as he was withholding the aid, and for obstructing Congress's ensuing probe. The Senate is set to begin its trial today. The GAO finding concludes that the White House Budget Office withheld the funds for an unauthorized reason in violation of the Impoundment Control Act, a federal law that requires the executive branch to spend money that is appropriated by Congress. The Impoundment Control Law is rigorously adhered to by career officials and agency budget officials who can face severe trouble for violating it, which is what 45 did. He violated it, and he could face a severe penalty for that.